Hi, Matt with Etrailer. If you have a 2024 Mazda CX-30 and you're looking for a chain just to get you through those light snow and ice situations, but you want something that's going to be pretty easy to put on, then Titan chain tire chains with a rubber tensioner are going to be a great option for you. Now we're going to have this on our front axle as what the manual recommends, and we're going to have this on tire size 215, 55, R18. Now these will fit a variety of other sizes. That's just the size we have today. If you're not sure if this is going to fit your vehicle, you can actually plug in your vehicle's information into our fit guide. But the first thing I really want to show you is as you're putting these on. So what I'll do is just grab some gloves to make this a little bit easier and make sure there's no damages to my links and they're in the right orientation. So what I want to make sure is that these blocks here say tire side, they're facing up, and we don't have any connections made in the center, and this opening is facing away from your tire. And now that we don't have any damages on here, we can actually put it on, and what I'll do is just going to slide this over to the side and push it behind our tire. You'll get it kind of started, grab that other side, and when I'm pushing this behind the tire, I'm just kind of trying to center it up with that opening so it kind of wraps around the tire itself. Just like that. Now with this in place, I'm just going to start with the back side. And you're going to have this hook here. That's going to connect to this link on the other side. I would show you, but it won't reach at this point, so I'm just going to reach up. Connect it right here. As you can see, I'm just going to grab onto one another, just like that. Maintain control of your chains. Make another connection on the front, like that. Now sometimes it'll get kind of uneven, so you just have to readjust this. Might have to just put some weight into it. There we go. And I'm just going to grab this metal block and put that through the opening. And with that in place, readjust it once more. And if you can, you're going to have a second block here on the top. If you can get that through that opening or that hole, that'll even give you a better fit. And then we can put our rubber tensioner on. And that rubber tensioner is going to have these little hooks on the side. And the best way I find to do this is just to put it on in a star pattern. And once you have all these in place, just make sure that these hooks are facing away from your tire. I'll just make sure it doesn't scratch anything up. And with this last one on, we can just check to make sure everything is nice and tight. And this is feeling really good. With that done, then you can repeat this on the other side. After which, I just recommend either backing up some or pulling forward and just making sure it's not shifting too much and you're still getting a good fit. After which, you can take it out for a ride. And with this completely on, we can kind of take a closer look at some of the features about it. So we'll start with the link type. So these are going to be a roller link. And what's nice about a roller link is it's going to be able to roll, so it's going to provide you more of a smooth ride. It just won't have any hard edges like with a square link that might give you more traction, but if you're just driving through those light snow and ice conditions, these will do you just fine. They'll also be Class S chains. Class S chains also provide more of a smooth ride too, and they're going to give you plenty of space to sit underneath your suspension. At this point is plenty here, but behind the tire is where you're really going to find issues. This is just barely clearing, so there's just barely enough room, but it still isn't making contact with anything, and that's why having this rubber tensioner here is really important. I actually recommend when you're driving with these, just check it after a couple miles while you're driving, which you should be doing with most chains anyways. Just make sure you're not going to damage anything on here. And what's something that's kind of unique about these ones is instead of a just standard ladder type, these are going to be a diagonal style chain. So this is kind of designed to give you a little bit more coverage than the ladder style, and it's just going to give you a little bit more traction when you're driving and going to help assist with making those turns. And you will have this little bag it comes with. Now the bag it comes with, I'll grab real quick to show you. It's going to be relatively light duty. And what's nice with a lot of roller link style chains, we try to put them back in the bag. They're pretty springy and they're going to fight you the entire time. With these, they're not super springy, so they're really easy to get back in your bag. Now, in my opinion, I think these are a solid chain. I think if you're just looking in the realm of roller link, they're probably one of the better ones to get. But if you're just looking for one of the ones I'd recommend, just in general, I'd probably recommend the Titan Chain Assisted Tensioning Tire Chains. The reason why I recommend those is you're going to have a little bit more space behind your tire. It just kind of gives you more peace of mind when you're driving around. And on top of that, they're a little bit easier to work with. And that assisted tensioner on there just works a little bit better than this. But either way, they're both super easy to work with. This is just a little bit more affordable than the other one out there. But that's just a look at some of the features of the Titan Chain tire chain with the rubber tensioner on our 2024 Mazda CX-30. I'm Matt. Thanks for watching.